But that does lead us to Today in Twitter.
The Dumb Zone presents Today in Twitter.
And today, we look at the story of Sydney Sweeney and her GQ interview.
Yep.
What'd you call her the other day?
Midney Sweeney. Which I do not agree with. Because,
she's got tits.
boobs, yeah.
That's why Dan.
You could put a thumb on or a boob on the scale in this reporter's opinion, but some say it's subjective.
Yeah, I'll just tell you full disclosure. I have not seen this interview, but I saw the discourse and the memes about it and kind of thought I'm going to sit this one out. I think that's a new segment Brian Curtis and David have on the press box.
What's it called? Sit this one out?
I'm sitting this one out.
Okay.
Where you just decide, I don't know. But then Dan was like, this is hilarious, and I'm back in. But it, like things do, turned into a much bigger thing than what it was in like a day. What does it say about the culture?
So this all starts with her doing the jeans ad. Was it Guess Jeans?
American Eagle,
okay. But her doing the jeans ad saying, I've got good jeans. And so you could take that. I mean, obviously they mean that to mean she's real hot, so she has good genetics. But we're also doing a jeans ad here, so she has good genes, and you're looking at someone who's real hot. Personally, I don't really think there's anything too nefarious there. Do you?
No.
Because
not at all.
Immediately there was a thing online where it became a right versus left thing.
It's because she's white and because she's like blonde-ish, I guess, and she just looks like, if they had done that ad for Beyonce, everyone would have been like, Beyonce has great freaking genes. She's like superhuman. But when you are at a time where there's like a rise in right-wing extremism, meaning people who are like, maybe the Nazis had some of it, right? If you put a white woman out there and you comment on her genetics as superior, you're going to get some people who are like, I don't know about that. I'm not one of those people because I have a life and interests and friends, family.
And this is another thing that couldn't have happened 20 years ago, or it wouldn't have become a story at all. But because social media, you can have someone, look, there's hundreds of millions of people on there. So you can get one of those people to kind of say, hey, is this about, like you said, is this Nazism? Is this, what's the term for,
white supremacism? Is this...
not cryogenics, whatever.
Eugenics,
yeah.
I mean...
Like, it seems like they're insinuating that white, it's kind of a joke, but it's... Anyway, I just don't think that gets any life in the past. Now it gets some life, and then it becomes, oh, look, the left is all pissed. They're all pissed about this ad.
We're not doing it. That's my main charge for the rest of 25 or whatever. Nope, you're not putting that shit on us anymore. Don't know anybody who was mad about it, and I know a lot of people
There actually wasn't anybody mad.
I mean, I'm sure there were, but I think it's a very
the tiniest pocket of people.
Right.
But it becomes, that's all of you.
Well,
you're all mad. Anyway,
shun.
A clip from this interview went viral, and it made it look like Sydney Sweeney is possibly a Nazi sympathizer and doesn't want to hear anything from this interviewer.
There's like backstory with her. Do you know that? Like, she said she voted for him. Her family had like some sort of a
like theme. A MAGA hat or something?
Yeah, some sort of a theme party where maybe it was a little, I don't know, sort of thing that got you fired from The Bachelor at peak woke.
Yeah.
And she just kind of is like, whatever.
Look, that's them. And
yeah. So people are waiting
didn't denounce it, didn't do anything. She just doesn't really say anything.
Correct.
Also, you have to know she has a movie coming out, or it came out this past weekend. And by all accounts, it bombed.
I think you also need to know that movie was kind of her first foray into non-tits. And that's probably why it was very important for her. And the market has spoken. on tits or non-tits.
Yeah, let's see them titties. So
and it sucks too because I think you can transcend the titty and the hotness. I was telling you this yesterday. There's plenty of women who were hot and then at some point started being taken seriously as an actress. Emma Stone comes to mind. But nobody talks about Sydney Sweeney as an actress. Nobody who knows film and shit. But
Emma Stone was never built solely on her tits.
No, but she was hot. She was like a young hot.
The foundation of Sydney Sweeney is her boobs, and that's it.
I mean, Selma Hayek does like real movies. She's considered like an artist. You know, she played Frida Kahlo, and that. Sydney Sweeney is still at the point where I'm right. People know she's got a bag. She's not even really that attractive, and when things go south because of gravity, she's going to be in trouble.
Yeah, but if Emma Stone was in a boxing movie, I don't think that's doing well either. I think this movie just on itself sucks.
I think it's a chicken and egg or like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Maybe people don't want to go see it because they know that there's tits that they're not getting to see. But my point is, there's people are not going to go see her because she's an actress.
This GQ interview was done the week before the movie premiered, so there's still hope.
Right.
And so before we get to the viral clip and then go beyond the clip, I just wanted to play you a couple of things from the interview that did seem like possibly why Hillary lost. So this is the interviewer with Sydney Sweeney, and they're going to be talking about this movie. Is it just a movie?
Okay, well, we're going.
We're going.
Okay. I feel really lucky to be talking to you right now in particular because you're
out. We just lost another election, folks.
Do you like the
that woman's voice just cost us Ohio, so we're going to try to see if we can get her out of here by Pennsylvania because we're taking on water.
Oh, we're recording. I had no idea.
Okay, well, we're going.
We're going.
Okay. I feel really lucky to be talking to you right now in particular because you're a producer with a film with festival buzz. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel to have Christy out in the world?
Boy, I love that.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Is that a question?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel to have Christy out in the world?
Christy is one of those projects and stories that, like, when you're making it, the crew, the cast, everyone involved, we all knew it was going to be something special.
Isn't that?
Ouch.
It's always funny to hear that after the bombing opening weekend.
Yeah, no,
because they've said this about whatever it is, Ghostbusters, like just any big film. Godfather, we knew we were onto something big. Okay, that sounds great after it does become big.
But also, she's hedging a little bit here because she's not saying it's going to be a commercial success. She's saying we knew that this was something special. But I'd like to focus on the fact that a woman with media training, as we're about to hear, it took her 10 seconds to formulate a sentence for the first question. If I get interviewed, it doesn't even matter what they ask me with the first question. I already know what I'm going to say for the answer.
You got it.
You know that trick?
You're scripted like
of course.
Mike Shanahan.
Your first 10 plays.
Of course. And she's just lost.
We had Christy with us on set many days. We would sometimes just like cry because of how powerful this story is. And so being able to share that experience with the world and to be able to show Christy's story to the world is so impactful. And I'm beyond honored and proud that we were able to bring this story to life.
This next cut is the one I will play before the viral clip. But one more thing I thought you guys just had to hear.
I imagine there are personal benefits to being private about your personal life. But are there also professional benefits to being private about your personal life?
The professional benefits for me and being private is for my own just health and sanity. If I let everybody in all the time, I have nothing for myself. And I am just a 27-year-old, or I'm 28 now. I turned 28 yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Figure it out.
Oh, man.
Did I play that whole thing just so you could hear?
Human
Happy
consciousness
birthday.
was a mistake.
Happy birthday.
Walk hand
Happy
in hand
birthday.
back
Thank
into the ocean.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's done wonders for me, and I support our listener Lane Ingram. But therapy was a bad idea. Like we shouldn't have let people
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
start talking like this. It's poison.
This is
Boy.
a beauty pageant contestant asking a beauty pageant contestant a question. That's literally what it sounds like.
U.S. Americans.
So here is the viral clip. If you've heard none of that, you don't know anything except you kind of remember the jeans ad controversy from a few months ago. This clip went viral over the weekend.
The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
That's basically what was online, and like a general, I printed off one of them, but the general reaction is, in this political climate, I want you to give you an opportunity to apologize for, scoreboarding everyone that says you have good genes as a white woman, and you chose to say no. I am not going to do that.
Yeah, I really like the framing. I always call it the BBC way, but some people are saying when it just means you.
Yeah.
So this is kind of
I don't think you should have joked about that.
This is a new way of saying, hey, kind of the context and the political climate. Some people kind of thought that was racist. You, who is a good person, I assume, can you just say, yes, that was racist and being white is bad for me? And she's like, no,
Right.
I don't know. I'm not going to do that. And that lady doesn't know how to deal with that, I assume, because she doesn't hear a lot of people saying that.
Right.
Everyone she knows is like, well, that woman's a racist, and anybody, especially a white guy who looks at it, should cut his dick off and feel terrible about everything in his life. But that lady, she doesn't talk to a lot of people who are like, no, I don't agree with you.
What I really think is that Sydney Sweeney
Thank you.
is simply a hot actress who's trying to make money and do bits, and she got offered money to get in jeans, and
Sure.
that's what I think. And I think this, beyond the clip, will illustrate that. Now, just that clip and just it's becoming a meme now, her looking at her with kind of this blank, dead eyes stare, which she has. I think she has a dead behind the eyes type of a stare.
That's what I mean when I say I don't think she's got much. She's just not an interesting person to me.
Right.
Like, at all.
Yeah, there's no other issues you've really heard her expound upon and been like, oh, wow, that really made me
Or
think.
just be funny. Or
No.
like anything.
Nothing. She is a hot who...
You
Plays
say.
that role well.
Right. Right. So I say... But the point is that clip did make it seem like, oh, maybe she is about to put on her armband and
Right.
do some goose stepping. I think she's just a product of meme society or whatever. Here's beyond the clip, though, and I think I put the first part is like 15 or 20 seconds that don't really need to be in there, but I thought you guys needed to hear it.
Get mad at him, too, dude. I did this the
Why?
other day and caught hell from you.
Enjoy it.
For what?
I know who I am.
Right.
I know what I value. I
this.
know that I'm a kind person. I know that I love a lot. And I know that I'm just excited to see what happens next. And so I don't really let other people define who I am.
I'm happy to hear that. I love secondhand concern for you lately.
Was that English?
Okay.
She's been very concerned about her.
She's had second-hand concern for her.
Okay? I just wanted to keep that for you guys.
No, I mean,
Anyway, now this
we could talk about every sentence.
more gets to the...
Again, a big part of the reason we lose elections is because of people having second-hand concern that doesn't need to be concerned. You handle your thing.
Right.
Why Hillary lost? Secondhand concern?
Yes. Just
that on
no, we
the
don't
list.
need it.
Put Sydney Sweeney interviewer.
Oh,
I
there's
think
no doubt.
that's why
yeah.
Hillary lost.
We're sort of talking around this American Eagle ad right now, and maybe we should just talk about it. So, were you
Talk about
surprised by the reaction?
I did a jean ad. I mean, the reaction definitely was a surprise, but it was, I love jeans. All I wear are jeans. I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
Yeah, I like your jeans.
You look great in your jeans. I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyway. I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the.
Also, never say, I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to just ask a fucking.
I know.
The president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad. And that just seems to me like a very crazy moment for anyone. And I wondered what that was like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal. Mm-hmm. And it would be totally human. I would probably feel like...
But you're not being interviewed, though. That's super important. I want to be clear here. You are not being interviewed. You are doing the interviewing. So, inserting how you would feel, you don't know. You know why? You're not Sydney Sweeney. Nobody's ever going to put you in a jeans ad and ask you how you feel about it. So your opinion on it is not that helpful.
But it's not going according to her script. So
It's
she's trying
really
to get her
not.
to say what she wants her
It
to
is
say.
really not.
Well, I don't know why, if it offends her that the president tweeted, and she obviously is anti-Trump, and if it offends her that Sydney Sweeney isn't taking a side, say it to her face now. You got her there.
That's the thing.
Be like, are you pro Donald Trump?
We're sort of dancing around it. You're
Are you-
dancing.
you're-
You have
yes,
the ball. The
you're
rock
the
is in your
interviewer.
hands. What do you want to do with it?
I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public, you know, and conveniently some
Oh,
very powerful
fuck.
people had my back in public. And I wondered if you felt that way.
I don't think that.
Here's the thing. She doesn't really think.
I was going to say, we're not dealing with somebody who's like very thoughtful here.
It's not that that feeling didn't. I didn't have that feeling, but I wasn't thinking of it like that, or like of any of it. I kind of just put my phone away. I was filming every day. I'm filming Euphoria, so I'm working like 16-hour days, and I don't really bring my phone on set. So I work and then I go home and I go to sleep. So I didn't really see a lot of it.
You've made a really good case for keeping your thoughts and your life separate from that work. But the risk is that, you know, there's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues.
Like,
There's a chance
say
you
it.
might.
Say
You might.
it. Say it. Yeah, what is the...
And feel like I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
No. If somebody is closed off because of something they read online to a powerful story like Christy, then
She's doing a good job bringing
I
it back
hope
to the
that-
movie, right? It's the
I hope
story of...
something else can open their eyes to being open to art and being open to learning. And I'm not going to be affected by that.
Yeah. You've come here like really willing to talk about
Yeah.
this whole discourse that doesn't have that much to do with
Don't say
you. and
discourse.
I'm grateful for that. Is there something that you want to say about the ad itself?
Holy shit,
We gotta
lady.
move on.
What are we doing? Just get to it or don't. This is like, I keep thinking you're replaying the same part of the interview.
Is there something that you want to say about the ad itself? The Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Do you have...
The ad spoke for itself.
You think the ad spoke for itself. Okay. And the criticism of the content...
See, here we go.
Which was basically that...
This is
maybe
the viral
specifically
part.
in this political climate, like, white people shouldn't joke about
So this is
genetic
the viral part.
superiority. Like, that
All
was
of
kind
that-
Hold
what
on, can I
the
do a
criticism-
funny thing here too? Or point something out? I'm sure I do this too, but she changes her voice when she wants to put on the criticism that's actually her criticism. Because, you know, like, people might be saying, white people shouldn't be talking about... It's like, no, that is you. You're the one who is saying that.
She's imitating
But
herself.
she has to imitate,
She's
put
imitating
on a
somebody
voice because she
imitating.
doesn't want it to seem like it's her.
Yeah.
Oh, pearl clutchers, white people shouldn't be doing this. What do you say to that?
I just feel like if you heard the couple minutes before the viral clip and the viral clip, you would not have the opinion of Sydney Sweeney is goose-stepping up and down the square and ready to
probably
breed the master race. You would think this is just kind of a dummy.
Yeah.
She's hot. She did an ad. She made money from it. She's plugging a movie. She'd like everybody just to focus on the movie.
But, okay, so two things. One, she didn't make the ad. So
right.
if you
she
want
got
to talk
paid
about
money to
there's
show
a
up
chance that the people at American Eagle actually did want to like rile people up with some sort of right-coded thing. That's definitely possible. And the other
she didn't
thing
write
is,
it. You think I think they're taking Shane's notes, Shane Gillis, on doing Bud Light ads because they're really funny.
Yeah.
But I don't think she has a note to offer. Like, you're here for this, the body part. Like, we're putting the jeans on you.
Yeah.
The writing stuff, we'll leave that to us.
And the second part is, and people get mad at me when we say this, but it's not a pro or con Trump thing. You have to admit, he inserts himself into every element of life. So as soon as he starts tweeting
like if
about
I'm
the ad,
anti too many flags in an NFL game,
he's got
am
something
I now
for
pro
you.
Trump?
He's got one for you.
But if I also say that, do I now have to answer to?
I didn't
some
like
people are saying. I mean, they're saying when you're anti-flag. That, I mean, you also, the president is very anti-flag. Now,
that's true.
Others,
it's just he
others
weighs
are
in
like,
on a lot of stuff.
I mean, do you want to, like, disavow that? Like, no, I just don't like penalties, bro. Yes, if somebody else did that and then the internet picked up a thing and did a thing with it, am I supposed to? Do you answer to every online critic? Because there's always online critics.
Yeah, I think I'm glad that you taught me about this. Now I'm going to go see the movie. It's funny, too, that she's talking all that cash shit.
But you
of
told me the boobs aren't going to be in
yeah,
it.
well, if we want to if those people don't want to come see it, don't see it. And it's like, you should have not said that. You should have said, everybody, please come see it. And we're releasing the titty cut 1 week later.
Wow, there would be a cut, right?
So you can come back in.
So they have a shirt on when they're boxing?
You see me and a bear in a fight, pour honey on me, so.
What a world.
Now that drop was right next to this one.
And
Okay.
that
I was wondering what we were doing
today on
there.
Twitter.